Hi everyone, this is Jennifer with Farmer Wright. As you guys know, if you have visited us, I'm a legal assistant here. And we have been visiting with you every day at 12 p.m. Eastern, 11 a.m. Central to Ask the Attorney Monday through Thursday. We find that right now it's a very questionable time and a lot of people need assistance with finances and COVID. So we've been coming just to kind of visit you and answer your questions as you've been submitting them. And we actually have a new attorney with us today. It's attorney David Homra, and I'm just so glad that he's able to kind of visit us. Sam and Todd have been coming in and talking to us daily, but I know David's been kind of contributing and talking to a lot of different clients. What are you hearing, David, that clients might be talking about, or what stresses are they dealing with right now because of the situation?
Yeah, absolutely. Well, I just want to say hi to everyone out there that's watching today. Thank you for joining us. Again, my name is David Homra. I'm an attorney here at Farmer & Wright. So a lot of the main questions that we are hearing from our clients, obviously right now, is about stimulus checks from the government and how best to use that in each of their different financial situations, and timing of the check, and kind of best practices for how to use that money to set yourself up for being better in the long run, and knowing which bills and which debts to focus on right now, because obviously it's uncertain times. Income for everyone is very up and down right now, very different for each situation. So we're kind of taking it case by case with all of our clients and working through what's best for each of their personal situations and financial situations in regards to possible stimulus checks that are coming out. So that's really been the main questions that we're receiving.
And I think that's a big thing right now. Thank you just so much for sharing that. A lot of people have started receiving those funds this week. And I know even the IRS, if you have questions, you can go to irs.gov to answer those of when you may be receiving those. And we've been actually having a lot of clients contact us for video consults, just like right now how David and I are talking, to actually kind of go through that process. I think that, again, the common misperception right now is that everything's closed. We are not closed. We are fully functioning because creditors are not closed. We are actually in court right now, helping tons of people getting just secured with their debts and really making sure that they're taken care of in this kind of unfortunate situation that we're dealing with when it comes to finances. So if you find yourself questioning what should I do with my stimulus check and really where should I utilize that, make sure you send us a message and get one of those video consults set up so we can meet with you.
That's right. I want to follow up on that point. So our viewers and our listeners and our clients need to be aware that creditors are not stopping going after debt. Unfortunately, they're still able to collect on debt, and so money that you owe now, even if you're not receiving any income, if you've been laid off, unfortunately that debt is still active, okay? And creditors are still allowed currently to try to collect on that, okay? So we want to make clear to everyone that if there is some type of debt situation that you're facing, that you need to contact us as soon as possible, because even though everything else in your life seems to be on hold right now and on pause, unfortunately, debt collectors are not pausing and are not granting any relief, unfortunately. So we are happy to be able to step in and help. Like Jennifer said, we are still working normal office hours. We are still representing our clients, and debt collections and bankruptcies are still actively going on right now. So if you're unsure of your situation, or if you need to reach out to us and ask any type of questions about your own financial situation, don't wait. We want to help you get out in front of any potential issues and any potential problems before it's too late and before an actual lawsuit or garnishment is filed against you.
Absolutely. And most definitely. And you mentioned questions, David. We do have a couple questions that I want to make sure. Again, if you do have a simple question, just send us a message. We'll be happy to do that, or consult. So one person did ask, I'm past due with my vehicle, and they did just receive their stimulus check today. And they said, what's the best way to get my vehicle caught up current with using the funds of their stimulus check?
Well, that's a great question. And that's going to be probably a big concern for a lot of people when they start receiving these stimulus checks. what should I pay off? What should I keep it all? What should my priorities be as far as paying off debts? And to that question, I just want to say, reach out to us. Let us take a look at your whole big picture financial situation. It's more of a case by case answer. It's hard for me to give a blanket answer on a question like that, but I just recommend reaching out to us. Like I said, we are available all day, every day, normal hours. And a past due car like that, it's not as important as paying for your food, your utilities, your home, your shelter, things like that. So we want to help you prioritize your finances, okay? And that's something that we can do. Just give us a simple phone call or email, and we'll walk you through what we think as far as priorities of what debts to pay off. Absolutely. Give us a call, and we'll take a look at your financial situation and give a strong recommendation for you.
Well, I think obviously as this person, I forgot to mention it, Andy. Andy's situation, if you're already past due with your vehicle too, and you're relying on the stimulus check, sounds like it might not be a payment that you necessarily need to keep within your budget. And I think that's where you need to give us a call, because of course, if it's not working within your budget, we want to be able to figure out a way we can help you keep your car or look into other options to keep it. I think, don't you agree? Sometimes, David, when we're meeting with clients, they may have gone too far past due with things, and it makes choices more limited. So when you're talking and looking at your financial situation, there's not a perfect time. Just any time that you have any doubt within your financial situation, give us a call before you allow it to maybe go too far. But if you are too far, then give us a call as well, because there's options. So here's a good one. Actually, Jennifer, thank you, Jennifer's from Fancy Farm asked, my interest rate on my credit cards, what can I do about negotiating maybe a lower interest rate on my credit cards?
Sure. Well, great question, Jennifer. Thank you for sending that in. I would recommend, it would never hurt to contact your credit card and try to negotiate a lower interest rate. It never hurts to try to do that. But you got to understand right now, circumstances are very dire and different than the usual way things operate. So as far as paying off past due credit card bills, okay, my answer kind of from the previous question extends into this one. Okay, you need to focus on your big three. Okay, your home, your utilities, and your food, and your medicine, obviously, needs to be paid before you worry about credit card bills. That's my basic answer. Okay, take care of your home, your utilities, your food, and medicine, and then contact us about whatever remaining debt there is, the credit card bills that are piling up, and we'll walk you through step by step and help you prioritize these debts and these bills and walk you through what the best way to handle each one of them is. And so give us a call, and we're happy to take a look at your whole financial situation and give you a strong recommendation on how to handle and prioritize these debts right now.
And I think that's a really good thing to say. You even said kind of prioritize and look at it. We're all, having a little bit more couch time, a little bit more time at home. And I think it's just a good time just for us to evaluate all our finances and put it all actually out on paper to see what happens with our monthly expenses. And then I don't think that there's a number, but if you find that most of your is going to unsecured debt and you're not making headway with anything, we have options to overcome that, I think. So this might be just a good time to do a financial kind of look, and maybe instead of having Zoom, or not Zoom, but having Hulu, Netflix, Disney Plus, look at your finances and see what you can figure out with those type of things. So last thing, what happens when my unemployment runs out? This is actually from Jay here in Paducah. It looks like he's unemployed. And he's probably just got on unemployment, but that is a very big concern. Is what happens when my unemployment runs out? How do I go ahead and take care of the bills that I have?
Absolutely. My first answer to that is give us a call and bring in, send us documentation so we can get a better look at your whole financial situation, okay? Obviously, that's unfortunate with your unemployment running out, especially right now. But again, my answer is we need to sit down and prioritize what bills you're going to need to continue to pay, and what bills can kind of be put on hold right now that are not necessities and that won't come back and cause a bigger problem in the future. But obviously food, utilities, rent, mortgage, things like that to keep you in your home and to keep you healthy and safe have to be prioritized and taken care of first. And that's what we do here. We sit down with our clients and really get a personal understanding of their financial situation. And each case is different. And we really like to sit down with them and get a personalized picture of their situation and how best we can help them sort out all of the different types of debt and prioritize and really get a better handle on their day-to-day finances and expenses, because it's a huge stress reliever. Walking around with debt and unsure of how to handle it and with no plan is the scariest way to go about it. So give us a call or message us, and we'd love to help get a plan together for you. That's the main goal here, is to walk you through step by step with a sound, secure financial plan of how to deal with your debts. And it may be a simple conversation of how to prioritize, or we may need to dig deeper and consider a bankruptcy option. And that may be more prevalent in the future if this extends longer and longer, unfortunately. But we're going to be here, and we're going to be happy to help, and we're going to stay open and here to help our clients throughout this whole process.
So what I'm hearing you say, David, right now is if you're kind of in a financial situation that you're needing assistance, by sending us a message, giving us a call, setting up a video consult just like this in the comfort of your home, there's no reason that you have to worry about social distancing or kind of putting your health or self at risk. So definitely give us a call, but we appreciate you giving us kind of a visit today, David. If you guys do have any other additional questions, make sure you send it to us, as we are here Monday through Thursday, 11 a.m. Central Time, 12 p.m. Eastern. If you know of somebody who needs to hear this, a lot of people right now are sharing information. Hit that share button, send it to them as a private message, just saying, hey, I think these people might be able to help you. Maybe you should give them a call. And then if you are needing assistance, sending us a message, giving us a call, setting up a video consult like this can really make a big step. We keep stressing it. The people that are going to be making the decisions right now for their financial future are going to come out of this ahead. And we just want to say that because at this point, we all have options, and we want to make sure that you know what those options are. So just give us a call, send us a message, and we will see you guys then tomorrow. Thanks so much just for joining us, David.
Thank you all. Have a good rest of your day. Thank you again.
Thanks. Bye.